Right, what I've done is I've cut out 4 590s and 4 790s. That's how high it's going to be, and this is how wide it's going to be. So actually they aren't 590, they're 510, but it will be 590 overall. I've just used a chop saw, steel rule, pencil. It's just rough sawn wood that my mate got me for free. So it's not fancy, but it's cheap and cheerful. Hopefully I've got enough to do most of what I need. 5mm on the top. Down here, this is where the units are going. So we're going to have a corner unit, carries on front beds, and I've measured out the length of that. So I've done the sides. Now the length is 840, I believe. So minusing off the sides, which I had 40 extra on either side, so adding 80, it works out at 760. So I've got to cut 4. To make the side panel. I've got a nice piece of beech here, and it's 450 by 790, so I'm going to cut that, put it on the side. What you doing? Steady on there.
I wanted you to get some graphics for me.
Alright, go in house then.
Where? What? No one. No one. Jack's not here. Even Mum's not here. Oh, you is here.
I know.
But you were doing that.
I know.
I don't want to do that.
Shall we ready then? Shall we go and get something to eat?
I want a breakfast.
Okay. Go on then.
Wait.
You're gonna go towards you.
King Fizzle don't want a birthday.
There you go.
I just want plain bread all the time.
Go on then, you're gonna eat that.
I don't want.
Okay.
No milk.
You don't want any
promise.
milk? Have a sit down then. What? The way I'm doing this is I started off by taking it off like that, and it was a mistake because it put all these deep grooves into it. Actually, you're supposed to take a bit off and a bit more and a bit more and a bit more until it becomes flat instead of a U. YouTube for you. Right, there we go. It's flat. Flattish. As flat as I think I'm going to get it. Backside still needs doing though. Still a bit of a curve to it. I'm going to get sander out now and I'm going to take out all these little marks. Morning guys, today's going to be pretty good. Got me board there, that I started planing down and sanding yesterday, and it's looking pretty good. Nice and smooth now. Obviously not to a finished standard. The back has still got a curve in it. So this originally were like concave. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to get that board, get it on the outside, get it planed down. I've actually waited till it's nearly dinner time now because there was so much noise yesterday. God knows what the neighbours must have been thinking. With the planer going and the belt sander going, drills, saws, just crazy amount of noise. And because I'm working on the front of the house, everybody else can see. And everybody else is obviously can hear it, and because we kind of like live in this like little, I don't know, like a little space where sound just bounces off. Sound just bounces off the houses. Anyway, I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna try and like sort of mock fit it in the van. It's not gonna go down properly in the van yet because I need to get the floor down. There, look, you can see that. Like hump in the middle of the board. It's even on that side, pretty much on that side. I've got a bit of meat to take off there. So I've just put this on. This has got a straight edge. This is the factory edge that's come. It's not been cut by me, that side has. Although it's as straight as it's going to be, but this is straighter. And that's the original end and the other end, so I know that they're straight too. going to put it on, draw around it. What I've done is I've lined it up within the edges. This all the way down. Probably do it being a bit further up that way actually. I'm doing it on the underside of the actual worktop, so you won't see any of my pencil lines anyway. Now, I'm going to take this off. I can use that line that I've just drawn as a reference point for how far I want it to be to chop off. So this is the side that I don't want. You sunbathing? What are you doing? So it's going to be 470, 1290. So go back 470. Actually, I'm going to go back a little bit less because I've already catered for an hangover, and then I've got an extra one here. Cut that side, that fits. Now we've got this small conundrum. I need to cut that bit off there so that can sit in. I'm going to cut it off to there. And then this bit, I'm going to have to cut like a bit of a recess along, and hopefully that's going to sit in there flat. But hey guys, I've finished fitting it. I need to put the sink in there. Originally we were going to have it sat flush with the top level of the wood, based on the fact that my sink had got this like rim around it, but I've decided to go against that, and instead what we're going to do is I'm going to cut the sink itself and sit it on top of the wood surface like you would at home. Alright, so let me show you how it works. It's going to be going about there, and as you can see it's a reclaimed sink. I took the taps off, and on the underside you can see this rim that I'm holding. Well, I was going to have it sat so that it was like flush, like that. However, I am slightly worried about my cuts not perfect, so instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cut a rim all the way around this and sit that on. I think that will make it look a bit better.